Listen to this. Right? How do your toes get used to this?
They just do. I mean, you know, we're in these shoes for hours on end, and you just build up the hard skin on your feet.
You're an amazing dancer.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing. So you work with your husband.
I do.
He's in the company.
Yep, Charles is in the company.
And he proposed in New York.
Yeah, he proposed after my first show back, after being off from one of my injuries. It was a pretty special moment. It was a pretty hard road back to coming back to dancing. So obviously I was ecstatic to be back on stage, and then, you know, we went out that night with a few of our friends, and yeah, he just popped the question. So this is my engagement ring and my wedding band. Obviously, Charles proposed to me with this ring, and it's a little bit different. I think he chose it because he knew that I like things that are quite different and something that not necessarily everyone else has. So he went with the yellow diamond, which is one of my favourites.
So he did well.
He did really well, yeah. There's something really special about working with someone who has the same passions as you, and, you know, he obviously understands how hard this job is and how much I have to put into it to get the results out on stage. And he's inspirational to me too, because he's got that same drive and determination, and yeah, I couldn't imagine actually not working with him.
So when dancers go out partying, if you went out with Charles, would you take over a dance floor somewhere? Or?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
One of the best things I ever saw you in was Swan Lake, and you were the Black Swan, and you were the most evil Black Swan I've ever seen in my life. But I know you're not an evil person. How do you do that?
I think for me, I really get into being a different character, and the Black Swan, you know, she has so many dark, evil characteristics in her. It's always nice to be the character that you're not. Yeah, it was definitely one of the highlights of my career. A
lot of little girls start ballet, you know, from the minute that they can walk and talk, but you were quite late coming to it, weren't you, in modern day terms, really? You were 8?
I was 8 years old, which, yeah, is considered quite late for a girl. I was heavily into sports, and ballet was something that I didn't know anything about, and, you know, my family knew nothing about either. Growing up in South Africa, ballet is not a big thing, and a lot of people don't understand dance as a career. So there was a lot of challenges there. I knew that I had to leave my family and come overseas if I was really serious about it. I have a really supportive family, and they've been there every step of the way and put me on the plane and got me to the Australian Ballet School. Yeah.
Have they seen you dance?
My mum has. My dad hasn't seen me dance yet.
Never?
No.
Why?
It's just never really worked out. Yeah.
Wow. So do you send him videos home so he can see them? Or?
Yeah, lots of photos, you know, of different costumes in different productions. But, you know, it's never the same thing seeing live, theatre, so yeah. Hopefully one day.
So would you say ballet dancers are intelligent?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because there's so much to remember, and it's split-second timing, especially when someone's throwing you up in the air and you know, you're landing face down to the floor with legs up in the air. But have you ever been dropped?
A few times.
Live on stage?
On stage,
oh,
yeah.
How do you recover from that?
You just laugh. I've just laughed it off, and, you know, it comes with the job, and those are usually the shows that, you know, you will always remember, because those things just happen. It's live theatre, and yeah.
So who's your inspiration?
Obviously, I'm very inspired by the people that I work with every day. I work with 70 incredible athletes, artists. I'm very inspired by my family, especially my dad. He's worked incredibly hard to be the man that he is today. And he grew up during the apartheid, and him and his family had a lot of difficult times. They actually got kicked out of their home when my dad was probably not even 13 or something like that. And his mum had 3 jobs to put him through school. and she put him through university, and he is one of the most qualified people that I know today. He's done amazing things and he continues to do amazing things, and he's helped so many other people along the way. It's very inspiring. I'd like to think that I'm a lot like him, that I have his drive and determination. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you do. Thank you so much for talking to us, and best of luck with Sleeping Beauty.
Thank you.